Here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
All right, so we take away the rain for tomorrow. We add some sunshine. However, we do bring in some pretty strong wind. A wind advisory continues overnight through tomorrow. And here is the reason why. We have the center of low pressure, which is basically the storm that came through earlier today. You can notice it by all the winds racing right into that center of low pressure. However, when these centers of low pressure scoot to our east, sometimes they actually act like a wind machine, and you can see what happens to the wind arrows kind of rushing through southern New England like a river of fast-moving air, and that's what will happen tonight all the way through tomorrow afternoon. That's why the winds will be very consistent from start to finish, although by late afternoon they do start to calm down just a little bit. In fact, here is your wind timeline through 8 o'clock in the morning. Very windy, gusts between 30 and 40, even though the winds aren't that bad right now. Over the next several hours, they will really start to pick up, and you may be woken up briefly by some of these winds overnight through the morning. And then 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., this is when the strongest of the winds will be moving through. Gusts between 35 and 45 miles an hour are possible. So we'll have to watch out for the potential of some isolated power outages. And then 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., still windy, just not quite as bad as during the middle of the day, with gusts continuing between 25 and 35 miles an hour. But again, at least we get some sunshine in there. Gusts right now, not so bad, around 13 miles an hour in Providence, 12 miles an hour in Smithfield, 5 in Newport. Block Island getting a little breezy right now with a recent wind of 21 miles an hour. Live Pinpoint Doppler 12, not showing much. We have some showers off to our north, but most of these will miss us, and that will lead to a dry morning commute. Looking at Providence right now, the temperature at 47 degrees. With the wind chill still right around 40. We had wind chills below freezing at times this morning. At least we're not seeing that now. Actual temperatures, mid-40s in Smithfield, 47 Newport, 47 Westerly, 48 on Block Island. The one nice thing about the wind is it keeps the temperatures from dropping all that much. So morning temperatures tomorrow right around 40. We keep you in the yellow category on the threat tracker because of the wind, not the rain. And here's a really impressive view of that storm racing through. You can see that center of low pressure right now with snow on the backside of it. We're not going to get the snow, but it just shows you the power of the storm with the mixture of the milder air off to the east and the colder air on the backside. When you get that combination, that's when you can get a whole lot of wind. So when we look at this Futurecast, you can subtract a few degrees in terms of what it feels like tomorrow afternoon. Actual temperature 51 in Westerly, 51 in Charlestown, but the feel-like temperatures in the 40s because of those gusty winds. Here in northern Rhode Island, highs 49 to 50 for Burville, 50 for Woonsocket, Johnston at 50, and West Warwick at 50 degrees. Eastern Massachusetts temperatures also right around the 50-degree mark with 51 in Fall River, 51 in Seekonk, and 50 in Attleboro. All right, this is a very interesting 7-day Futurecast. Calmer on Wednesday. We start very chilly, though, at 31 degrees, making it up to 53 by Wednesday afternoon. Milder on Thursday and Friday. We like that, right? Now, some showers do move in later in the day on Friday, actually later in the day on Thursday into Friday. Saturday, 54 with a mix of sun and clouds, but then Saturday into Sunday, it starts to cool off. And then notice what happens Sunday into Monday. It cools off even more. Some very chilly air for this time of year. You can see temperatures on Sunday and Monday, high temperatures, not low temperatures, high temperatures in the 40s, low temperatures in the 30s, and even potentially in the 20s, going below freezing likely next Monday morning. So we're not completely done with these cold weather patterns just yet. You can obviously get an updated Futurecast from Michelle tomorrow morning, but the main story for tomorrow will be the wind.
Yeah, it'll be nice when this kind of roller coaster of temperatures can steady off.
It will be, and at least just raise up a little bit for
Yeah,
good.
exactly. All right, thanks, Pete. New tonight, North Korean state media releases video of leader Kim Jong-un